everyone, it's me. Ah, the Dawntrail opening. Do. Currently, we are loading into the game. Please stand by. Bum bum bum. Ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-da-bum ba-dum. Doom. Do-doom. Do-do-do-doom. Do-doom. Doom. Do-doom. Do-do-do-do-doom. Do-doom. Do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay. I'm gonna let Sig take over the show now. And you're all gonna enjoy it and some shit. So now, on with the show.
Hi everyone. We're tired. There we go. We're just jumping right into this because I lost 27 minutes. Getting home late from traffic. Sonic Belt. Ooh, bunch of items sold. Look at that. A lot of ones. Oh, whatever that is. Oh, this tanked. Well then. That didn't. I mean, we've still got, what, 5 grand sitting there? In just coins, so. $5 grand in coins is not bad. Alright, let's get back to where we were at. Nope, not that. You, teleport. Get right back into this. Oh, God. Where's the quest? Oh, up here. Look at all these happy people out in the Wild West. Oh, wait, I want to see something real quickly. Is her hair actually blue? Okay, I give it back. It's actually blue. It was just the shadow plus the blessed being nighttime. So, but her hair is actually blue. The question is, I wonder if these sell better than this. I don't know. I'd rather just take the guaranteed 500 and call it a day. Alright, let's go and recover the bracelet. While I have nothing but contempt for these bandits, as it involves a gift from Lamont, we must be mindful of how our actions might reflect upon her. I doubt Namika would find joy to return said gift if lives were taken in the process. If it comes to violence, I ask you to stop short of killing them. The rest we can leave up to the Dusk Watch. Well, now that makes me think you're strong, really strong, are you? I may have saved the star on occasion. No, we humble. Slice of humble pie. Aren't we humble now? But the matter of fact, we may say it makes things to tremendously underestimate. If your curiosity has you satiated, then please indulge mine. Is there anything you can tell us about these bandits? Let's see. Well, of late, they've been talking about some unsavory types coming and going in the in the southwest. Is that the old mining town that was abandoned? That's the one. Now that ceramic extraction is a big business, no one wants to waste their time picking up dried veins there. Sounds like the perfect lair for bandits. Not to mention the ones with the bracelet fled in that direction. So you'll be interested investigating that place? I can let the Duskwatch know if you like. No, not yet. I'd be best if we went alone. There's something I'd like to ascertain, if you have no objection. Right, then let's be off. I still find it funny that yesterday when we were playing and we were starting to go on this quest, it literally was like, your ways are kind of brutal. I'm like, when have I outright just murdered people? Like, why does Aaronville think I'm just a straight murder hobo? I mean, don't get me wrong. Have I murder hoboed some people? Sure, but not many. They were bad people. They deserved it. Uh-oh. I'm assuming we're scouting first. It seems the bandits have claimed this place for themselves. Oh, they made no attempt to conceal their presence. How much the Duskwatch had not have noticed them. A question for another time. First, we must find the bracelet. I don't see the bandit who had it. Perhaps they're in one of the buildings. Ramshackles as they are, it should be a proved simple thing to eavesdrop along anyone inside. If you go and have a look about, I'll keep watch for the trouble. So, murder hobo? We okay with murder hobo now? Because my ways are brutal? Well, I hate to disappoint, so hold on, let me disappoint him just a tad. Hold on. My ways are brutal. Just remember that. That's what he said. I'm just living up to what he said. The bandits will not notice you here. You can safely eavesdrop anyone inside. So, I got a Dr. Pepper. As you lean in to listen, you begin to pick up the voices of muffled chatter. Don't know where we'd be without him. Probably shoving sand. Praying we'd be striking rich. Ain't that the truth? Only an idiot would work the mines with easy money to be had. Not when we've got the boss who can keep the Duskwatch off our back. Ha! Hey, watch what you say. The wind's got a way of carrying secrets to the wrong ears. Maybe so, but who'd ever believe one of them sainted souls was running our crew? That drunk who bought the story about the gold-sitting alpaca? Oh, gold-shitting alpaca? Am I right? Ha 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 ha. I want a gold-shitting alpaca. How does one get a gold-shitting alpaca? Hold on, let me summon my bird. Birdman! Just in case, let's eat some food. Right, bird? I have a feeling this is not going to be the only people I kill today. Remember, just short of murder. That's what he told me to do. Just short of murder. Which means murder is still on the table. I don't think that's what he means, Sig. Absolutely, that's what he means. Lean in and listen.
I've brought back the puzzle piece. And I brought back a prize you've gotta love, boss. Have a look at this bracelet. It's beautiful, isn't it? But it was made by a famous artisan.
You idiot! How are we supposed to know to move something like this without attracting attention?
Boss, please, I'm sorry.
Reckon we could find a sailor who won't ask questions. Sell for a song. Here, your reward. And don't bring me this kind of grief again.
I won't, boss. Thank you. Oh, I got to keep my head. Oh, shit.
Did I ever... listen to him gasp for sleep. That's right, we were making him gasp for sleep. Alright, what do we got? Let me out of here, you bastards! Shut your mouth, you sniveling little brat. Make me. I'll get you all back for framing my friends. Oh, shit. The vulture, most of all. You tell him he can't eat shit. Here, how about we give you a chance to tell him yourself? We'll see how tough you are then. So his friends were, because the head of the thing was just like, oh yeah, we have all the proof we need. Ha 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 ha, they're guilty. Look, Darrenville, he's sleeping. Yeah, that's it, he's sleeping. Finished, are you? Let's retreat for now. Why? I could just murder them all. So, were we able to learn anything? Yeah, the kid wasn't lying. They're bribing the Dawn's March, and they have the bracelet. Their leader is a man of the Death's Watch. That would explain why these bandits have been able to do as they please. And you say they gave the bracelet to him? It seems we have our work cut out for us. Did you hear anything else of note? Sakawa. That boy who confronted one of the officers in town, isn't it? And you say they threatened to take him to speak with the Vulture? Their leader's alias, no doubt. Fitting for a man who preys on the helpless. Well then, not only did we have the better idea of who's behind the recent rash of robberies, but but we also know he has the bracelet. Retrieving it without bloodshed will prove difficult, though. If he's that quick to point a gun on his own underlings, means I can kill him now. I'll storm the hideout. I can take them. Direct approach may have served you well in the past, but it won't suffice here. Is the deputy chief of the Duskwatch. He could claim we're the criminals in all this, and no few people would believe him. I might have a plan. There's a small tunnel to the southeast of here. Nawasha. Meet me there and I'll explain everything. Oh, God. Birdman. We're to retrieve the bracelet without conflict. It won't be done bargaining through that front door. We'll have to lure him out. To do that, we'll avail ourselves of Yihihicha, dragon-like creatures that live out south of here. It's their breeding season, you see, and the males will flock to the scent of a female in heat. With a few ingredients and a sample of their feces, I can create an attraction that resembles the scent of the burn. We can then lure the Yihihichinya to the bandit's hideout, flushing out the vulture and his gang. Then, while they contend with our flying friends, we can sneak in and search for the bracelet. I'm afraid I must ask you to collect the excrement. While you see to that, I will go procure the remains of the ingredients. Why don't you send me for the ingredients and you get the poop? And before you say anything, I do not ask this because of any aversion to feces. It would simply be easier for me to find the specific spices of the wild plants we require. Here, take these 3 pouches and see them filled. I will handle the rest. Oh, okay, so he already had an excuse built in his mind on why he didn't have to get the poop and why I do. You bastard. Like you already knew what I was gonna say. You knew I was gonna be like, what is wrong with you, man? So these are the Yihihicia, however you say it. Let me go get some poop. Poop! Ah, I see. So we're gonna have to fight every time we collect poop. This is why I have my bird out. Because my bird likes XP. I'm just gonna kill you now. Poop! Poop, poop. Poop, poop. Finished already? Are we? Here you go, have the poop. Excellent, this will do nicely. All that's left is to mix the feces with the tumberclaw fibers, dried polinder root, and generous helping of animal fat. Come, let's get back to Tutotawatatabatan. Everything is ready. Time to set our plan in motion. Money! A fair number appears in the gathering side. Now is our chance. I'll keep watch here. You attract, I'll leave to you. Toss it in the bonfire near the middle of town, and the yee-hee-hee-sia-sia will come soon after. I'm glad to see he's worried about my brutal ways of handling situations, but then he himself doesn't do anything to, like, assist with the situation. He just goes, alright, go do this now. I killed him. What's that smell? Ugh, that reeks. What did you put in the fire? Wasn't me, I swear. Oh, did something die? Someone wanna explain that ungodly stench to me? Boss, over there! Huh? What in the world? We are the Yik-Yak-Yak-Ya. We have come to Yak-Yak-Yak-Ya. I would like to point out, I think this is more brutal than my way. So the smoke's what drew them here. I swear, when I find out who did this... I'd say our friends have stirred up enough trouble. Time to retrieve the bracelet. Hey, what's going on out there? I'm still in here in case you've forgotten. Sit tight. We'll be right back for you. Wait. You gotta get me out of here now. They're gonna kill me. I'm begging you, please. Shh. They'll hear you. Shit, who is that? Hey, are you gonna help me or what? Bracelet must wait. Let's break him out and withdraw for now. Um. Okay. Sorry about that. They answer a message. All the effort for naught. Show for me. Sorry about that. But damn, I didn't think anyone would have the balls to take on the vulture. No need to apologize. We were planning to save you eventually. Did he? I didn't even know who you were. Secret admirers of mine or something? Yes. I'm just having fun with you, but I do appreciate the help. This man they call the Vulture, I've seen his face before. Was he not the officer who you confronted in town? The one and the same. When he's not masquerading as a gang leader, he serves as deputy chief of the Duskwatch. Now explain why the bandits are so confident they can avoid capture. Trying to get back something of the Vulture still, right? Let me help. I can at least do that after you bailed me out back there. I have an idea where he's hid his cash. Reckon he's headed there now. We can go together. I've got a score to settle with him myself. I don't doubt that you do, but we need to know what it is first. Will you tell us? We know why. He, screwed over all of his friends. Right, so those bandits in Tutuantanyantui, they're called the Daybreakers, and it was me and my friends that founded the group. But it wasn't a gang of cutthroats, not back then. We just wanted to protect people who couldn't protect themselves. Kids being harassed by bullies, workers being exploited by the mining concerns, folks who just needed help from every odd. That was 3 years ago. And whenever we found someone scheming in the shadows, we settled matters the best way we knew how. With a duel. I see, by the old laws, anyone who lost a duel must be held to account for their crimes, even those in position of authority. And we made damn sure they did. Every time. Before we knew it, our small band of friends commanded a force to be reckoned with. Then, about a year ago, the Vulture and his thugs showed up. They got the better of us and took out the Daybreakers. Everyone was afraid of him, so they did his bidding without question. But when he showed them how they could make a fortune easily, that was when he really won them over. Now the Daybreakers is nothing but a bunch of bandits and cutthroats who prey on people it was created to protect. I talked it over with my friends, Kuwakiana and Liwin, and we all agreed the only way to stop him was to challenge him to a duel. And he accepted. I still remember how he gloated with that win. But when the day came, he showed up with the Dust Watch and had my friends arrested and charged of robbery. As if that was enough, he set the bail price, set their bail at a price no one could ever hope to pay. With them locked away, there was no one left to help me. None of my old friends from the Daybreakers, and certainly not the Dust Watch. So I figured I'd just, do it myself. And that's why you were ready to challenge him in the middle of town. I was, till that guys with the spears stopped me. No sooner had I stepped out of town that the Vulture's minions caught me by surprise. They took me prisoner and then, well, you know the rest. You said the Dust Watch would be no help. Are they all working for the Vulture then? No, not all of them. The sheriff, Kimnyaka, he's as honest as they come. Staunch keeper of the peace. Problem is, he's a little too trusting and doesn't suspect a thing. If it were my word against the deputy chiefs, who do you think he'd believe? Well, if he knows where the Vulture keeps the spoils, perhaps he can help us recover Namaka's bracelet. What do you think? Ching! For what it's worth, I have a plan, but I can't do it alone. A plan? All I ask is you hear me out, but not here. I'll be waiting for you by the Shishushian Springs. I guess we could decide what to do after he gives us the pitch. Affirming nod. Oh, God. Alright, good you're here. This is where he hides his loot. I expect he'll show up soon. Are these all aggroed people? No. Ooh, wild banana blend. Well, well, look who it is. Storing stolen goods, here seems risky, but I suppose it's an option for someone with his authority. Yeah, he moves the spoils in Carillion barrels where no one would think to look. They're mixed with his regular shipments of fuel to Torolilololo, where they're sold off. You said he stole a bracelet of yours, right? If he knows you're on his tail, chances are he'll be eager to get what he can for it. But I doubt he'd trust the lackey with the business, given the province of the peace. No, I wager he's not letting that bracelet out of his sight until he's got a coin in hand. I wasn't sure what to make of you after Yashwashihawa, but I'm glad to see you're more than an impulsive child. Hey man, I'm 22. I ain't no child. Oh well, not my finest hour, I admit. But there's a lesson in that. The vulture's a slippery bastard, and if we're gonna catch him, we need to back him into a corner with hard evidence. That's my plan. First, we need to lure him away from here. Over to Hushwatiwi would be an ideal for that. I need one of you to help me. This will buy time for the others to search the barrels for the stolen goods, and using that will expose him as a criminal. There's no way he'd tell if which carries the bracelet. But regardless of there'll be time enough for to end once we hold the bars. But wouldn't he simply feign innocence? Oh, he'll try, and that's when I'll challenge him to a duel. Duel? That approach didn't work well for you the first of your friends, as I recall. True, but unlike before, I'll challenge him in front of the whole town. That way, he won't be able to wriggle out of it like before. Every man, woman, and child in the wilds understand the importance of duels and the old laws. Deputy Chief would never disgrace himself by refusing. But wouldn't you be breaking the law by using a firearm in town? It's not as if we'd been using live rounds, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. What's important is that I get to duel with as many witnesses as possible. When he loses, and he will lose, that'll be the end of the vulture. The plan is not without flaws, but what do you think? Say, let's you have his duel. Thanks. I'm sure it was lucky running into the two of you. You won't regret this, I promise. If you're satisfied, then so am I. I knew I could count on you. I wasn't seen in Tornyanya, so it's probably best I stay and search the barrels. Then you're with me. Tell the vulture I tried to rob you, but you managed to overpower me. Even if he suspects a trap, he won't be able to resist taking the bait. You'll want to buy your friend as much time as possible and make your way to Washawani. Once you got the vulture there, I'll take care of the rest. Alright, let's go then. That thing I never check. Nope, that's not it. Hello, Yashada were likely in the Stina doing. What's his angle? And then there's that little brat. Oh, it's past time I dealt with him. Poke! What's this? Ah, an unfamiliar face in these parts. Have you need of the Dust Watch, sir? There's a boy! He's evil! What? So Orca tried to rob you? But you apprehended him? I see. So desperate was he to see his friends free from prison, he turned to a life of crime. How awful. You have my sincerest thanks, sir. Might I trouble you to take him to me? Or take me to him? They get told to walk one way, and then they get told to walk a different way. No one can ever make up their mind. Alright, where we going now? Oh, down here. So where we supposedly captured the kid. Look, there's a boss fight here. So far from freaking 98 with the gunslinger. Is this the place? I don't see him. Whoops, silly me. This isn't the right place. I see. Very well, lead on. Is this the place then? I swore I left him here. It's some sort of jork? Of all the... Let's keep moving. Doo-doo-doo-doo. This better be the place. Ah, now I remember. Patience wearing awfully thin, sir. If he hasn't at the next place we stop, I may be forced to do something you and I would both dearly regret. Are you threatening me, sir? Are you threatening me, sir? I mean, I too have a gun. Now, sure, my gun is not high of level as your gun, but I come with skills. Alright, where is he? I don't see him anywhere. Where is Zakawa? Tell me where he is or I'll bury you in the same grave. Confound it, he must have escaped. That's it. I've had it with these games. I've had it with you. Hey, Wahuta, you looking for me? If you want to place me under arrest, you'll have to work a little harder. You'll be begging for a cell by the time I'm done with you. Ah, this song.
Wahoote! Finally caught up to me, I see.
Well, well, if it isn't our young outlaw. You've taken up stealing, I'm told. Can't say I'm surprised about that, but I am surprised that you'd offer yourself up to be arrested.
Sorry to disappoint, but you're the one who's going to answer for their crimes today.
Yeah!
Hey, that's my jewelry!
And my bag! So you found the stolen goods. That's fine work.
This barrel was at Shisenuetsi Springs, mixed in with others bound for Tuliyola. The Landsguard would have presumed it part of the regular ceruleum shipments and waved it through. And once it reached its destination, it would have been retrieved, and its contents sold for coin.
The audacity. Do we know who's behind this?
As fortune would have it, I spied the leader of this operation being handed one of the stolen items. A bracelet, which Vau Wuklamat had intended for her nursemaid, Namika.
It was from the Vow of Resolve?
Oh, yes.
Oh, you've seen it then?
No, no, never. And if I knew who had it, I would have arrested the scoundrel.
Uh-huh. It's not in the pit, which means it's still on him. You would have had to arrest yourself!
What's the meaning of this, Wahoote?
It's a setup, sir. I have the bracelet, yes, but I only 'cause I found it. I swear. They're the real criminals. They concocted this scheme to frame me. so they could get me out of the picture.
If you feel your honor's at stake, there's always the old-fashioned way. The law which folks have used to settle their differences for generations.
Oh shit.
You don't mean...
Wahute, I challenge you to a duel.
Oh shit.
The winner is right, the loser is wrong. Doesn't get simpler than that.
Yeah, have at it.
Let your pistols do the talking!
Yeah, shoot each other.
Please, do you honestly believe you can goad me into playing your game?
You refuse then? A baby alpaca's got more fight than you.
Oh shit. He just called you a chicken. You a chicken. Your hair's yellow,
All right,
and
boy.
you're
But
yellow.
remember, you asked for this.
Come on, Zakawa! Give them what for!
Shouldn't we stop him, Chief? Even if it's just rubber bullets, we're in the middle of town.
Be quiet. Just watch.
Doo, womp, womp, womp. Doo, womp, womp, womp. It's a tumble crab.
Oh, you little shit!
He called him a little shit.
Looks like you've gotten slow in your old age, Vulture.
You and I are going to have a long talk.
We gonna have a long talk about what you did. Saloon.
I apologize for dueling in the middle of town. If you want to lock me up, then lock me up. But please, let my friends go. They've done nothing wrong.
You drew your gun within town limits,
But
but Wahute drew first. Far as I'm concerned, you acted in self-defense. You're free to go,
oh shit.
as are your friends.
Ha! You're not such a bad guy after all!
His voice sounds
Just a
familiar.
man of the wilds, like you.
Mike Corpican. Oh, he's alright, cool. He's the White Knight from King Arthur's Knight's Tale. That's why I know him. I was like, why do I know this voice? And there's the answer. You ever
To think that Wahute had taken control of the Daybreakers? It pains me that it happened right under my nose.
What are you gonna do about his crew? Some of them are still in Tonatenui.
Those who have broken the law will be taken into custody. But those who haven't will be given the chance to resume walking the straight and narrow. What about you, Zakawa? What do you intend to do now?
Is he gonna offer him a
Why?
position?
What I've always done. Protect the weak and help the helpless. The old-fashioned way.
How about you do it the new-fashioned way?
Here, this was Vawuk Lamont's gift for someone, wasn't it?
Yes, a person very dear to her.
I suppose this is where we go our separate ways.
Aww.
My thanks again for your help apprehending the vulture.
Hey, no problem. It's what we do. We're heroes, don't you know? Bye. I always love when they do that with the characters with like the real goofy bye wave. Oh, this ended up rather more complicated than expected, but all's well in the end well. Phew! Finally over it is. I could have brought in the justice without your help. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. Here, have some milk. Now that we have the bracelet, let's return to Shenshawith Springs. Well, I'll be staying here there long. I'd like to give you a proper thanks after I find my friends. We weren't planning on it, but there's no need to rush. We'll see you at the springs then. Ooh, ooh. Is that what I think it is? Ether current, ether current, ether current. Ooh, another ether current right there. Or, well, the same one. Upstairs? Yep. Are we gonna shoot someone now? There's number 2, I'm assuming. Don't type flex. Arrgh. There we go. I assume there's gonna be either 2 more here eventually or 2 here. And then the 5th one will be the main story quest. Oh, level 100 monster. Ether current? Ether current! Oh, it's over there. In that tiny hole. Deliver some fish oil candle. Bong. Wee. Here you go, have a candle. On me! You like candles? Light the candles. I'm still waiting for, like, one of these bats to go, like, full aggressive and just, like, start eating my face. Dun 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 dun. I like how these sell for exactly the same, but they don't stack. And this, oh, nope, this way. Now this way. Pop with paya. Alright, now we teleport up here. Because it's so much faster than running. And for 100 gil, say less. It's been 1,000 gil, I probably still would have done it. Here you go, have a bracelet. My bracelet. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is more than just a gift. It's part of me I could never hope to replace. Truly, while Clement is blessed to have such devoted friends. Well, I wouldn't put it quite that way. I prefer to think of us more as long-standing acquaintances. Regardless of how you choose to describe it, there's no denying the depth of your bond, though I'm sure you'll continue to do so. Can't say I'm surprised the deputy chief turned out to be a bandit leader. I always knew something wasn't right about him. An easy claim to make with a gift of hindsight. Tee hee hee. I still want to make love to your bunny face. There you are. The real daybreakers have arrived. I'd like you to meet my two best friends, Kawanka and Lewine. If it wasn't for you believing in Zikawa and doing what you did, we'd still be locked up. You have no idea how satisfying it was seeing them bastards put behind bars.
We never give up the hope Oh, this is a little bit too deep. Hold on. A little bit. There we go. Oh, we never give up hope that Zaquala should find a way to get us out. He's always likes the best of the Daybreakers. Glad he was able to convince you to go along with his plan. Unfortunately, our group is smaller now and lacks in strength. Besides, some outlaws might see us as an easy target.
Even so, if anyone should give the Dust Watch a slip, the Daybreakers will be there. We'll train night and day so that no one can get the better of us again. Isn't that right? Affirming nods. Right. And you'll teach us how to draw the pistol so fast, won't you?
Well, we won't need to duel if all goes as should.
But on the off chance it doesn't, we best make sure everyone can match the beat of my speed. We owed a great debt, and one of these days I'll be sure to repay it. On that, you have my word. Until we meet again. If you'll excuse me, I shall find a quiet place to rest, and then I will throw it into the water like the heart of the ocean. As I'll be there a while yet, though, do let me know if there's any way I can be of assistance. We're not planning on taking the train home. Oh, the train service has been suspended, didn't I tell you? You mentioned no such thing. Something about the tracks being damaged in the last earthquake. The tunnel was closed as well. An earthquake? It must have happened when we were still down south. There's been quite a few tremors of late, and rather large ones struck not too long before you two arrived. I can only hope no one got hurt. At any rate, if you want to know when service will resume, you can speak to the stationer yourself. Let's do that. The station's just over there. I'm in the wrong outfit, I just realized. Ow. Switch over. Red Mage. Oh. It seems people aren't too happy with the train delays.
I'm so sorry, but we're not sure when the train will be running again.
You've got to be joking. Of all the places to get stuck at on the way.
Stabs him in the face when he says there's no train.
Please don't tell me you've come to complain too.
Yes!
We heard that the earthquake had caused disruptions and wanted to ask when operations would resume. But I see that it will be a while yet.
I'm afraid so. Too few hands for too much work.
Let me guess, you're gonna volunteer us.
It's time-consuming enough to inspect the tracks after every quake, but this last one we got after the succession ceremony was massive. Made a mess of a whole bunch of railroad ties.
The succession ceremony? We would have been in Tuliolal at the time. If it was as violent as you say, we should have felt it as well.
I have to admit, it was a touch strange, having seen my fair share of tremors. If I had to describe it, it felt more like the rumbling from an explosion.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Seriously? You're offering to help?
What about you, my friend? If you'd rather strike out on your own, I understand.
Though, if you were willing to lend us a hand too, we'd be truly tremendously grateful.
Does that mean my train service will be free?
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm Shenza, by the way. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. If you would please step inside, I can introduce you to everyone.
Sorry for dragging you into this.
No, I was gonna work anyway. Who need a vacation?
There they are. That's them, the 2 volunteers.
That's us.
Walika is our station master, and over there is our top driver, Nitoikwe.
Wait, is it really? Am I really a volunteer? I mean, Aaronville pretty much told me that I was helping. You know, like I was like not given any choice. I mean, quite literally, I could just like sit out in the field and just like suntan if I wanted to. But no, instead I got voluntold that I'm helping with the train.
And this grizzled mug is Zoppia, an engineer who joined around the same time as me.
All right.
Much obliged for the help. I'll make it worth your while, I promise.
Something the matter?
They seem really close to the people in the first. Do you happen to be fans of trolleys?
Trolleys? They're fine, I suppose, but they're no match for our cerulean-powered engine.
She's absolutely glorious, let me tell you. If you'd like to bask in her beauty, well, you should visit the depot behind the platform.
Right then. What I'd like you two to do is help us procure timber.
Okay.
We'll be using it to fashion new railroad ties, so it needs to be the strongest stuff we can get. In these parts, that means the trees in the Piata-Yonan Plain. It is Hetsaro territory, though, so we need to get their permission first.
Nope, I'm just gonna take it. It's mine now. It belongs to me.
Come on, no time to waste.
Do 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 do. All right. So we're getting wood. Though some small numbers live in Shalalalala, I must confess I've never visited the home of a Hisratio. As they largely live in accordance with the old traditions, I suspect they may have a dim view of the railroads. So what you're telling us is, do not tell them about the railroad. Tell them that we're getting the wood for some other reason, like wood. Like the wood fairy or something, I don't know. Yeah, we're getting it for the wood fairy. Alright guys, it is 8:48. It's almost coming on 9. We just finished up another branch, so I think we're going to call it here for this evening. We'll pick this up again tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, alright, so this is how this is going to work. Tomorrow morning we're going to be getting on a little bit earlier, due to the fact that I'm getting off work early, to get home early, to go to bed early, then have to go back to work for 8 hours because I have a class that I have to take. Now, depending on how tired I am after the class on Thursday, there may be a B side of the stream where we continue the storyline then. So right now we're sitting on at least tomorrow morning, like earlier tomorrow morning than we did today. We're gonna go live maybe around 4:30. We're gonna go live for a little bit. Then as long as I get home at a decent hour and I'm not too tired, we are going to do a B side of the stream and continue pushing the storyline. But for now, thank you everyone for hanging out this evening. Hopefully I will see you here tomorrow for episode 2541. Final announcements we have is on the 31st, we complete the 7-year challenge where we streamed every single day for 7 years straight. And then on September 1st, we do our 7 years of streaming on Twitch. So it all comes to a crashing halt, of which then I have to decide, are we going to make it a 8-year challenge? Shit. We'll find out. But for now, I'm heading to bed. I'll see you all later. Button? Button.